Alright, what's up, guys? This is Ian with the Dumbass Podcast. I'm tired as hell, so I'm not going to have a very enthusiastic voice. I'm going to be kind of chill. We got Justin here.
Yeah, I am here. Dumbass number 2. We're going to be talking about some basic shit today about school. Just basic shit, like how our teachers, we're going to talk about our parents. Then we might get on to another topic, a few random shit that you hear on the news all the time. But we'll start off on school first, I think. Or do you want to start off on our parents?
We can start on school.
So, at school, it's I just shit my pants. Just farted a little bit. But, at school, it's just, it's a shithole.
Okay, so we have, hybrid. So we each go 2 days every day. Or each week. And then some of us go Wednesday. It's on and off.
Oh my god, my fart smells like shit. Did you smell it?
Yeah, I smell it.
It's fucking terrible.
And so when we take tests, you better get lucky and hope you're
at home.
At home, because then you can just call someone that knows how to do it.
Mm-hmm. But Ian gets lucky while he's in school because I have a friend with a 4.2 or 3 GPA and he knows what he's doing.
And so we kind of found a hack. So we get on a house party. It's a group FaceTime. And say I'm in school and Justin's at home. He's on the house party. So it's hard for me to be on the house party. So I put my AirPods in, put my hood up so the teacher can't see my AirPods. And I just listen to the answers.
Yeah, we literally give them the answers and everything. Guys, that's honestly what you got to do nowadays. You kind of just got to work. You got to find a way to work around things. I mean, of course, I don't really want to do this. I kind of want to learn in school, but I'm just going to use it right now while I have it because in December, which we don't even know if we're going back full time in December, like they're saying.
No, it's 4 days, and then
we're just going to take advantage of what we got now, and then use it to our advantage in December or something like that. Until then, that's basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be cheating, getting our work done, and kind of working around everything that's going on. But honestly, school's kind of shit though. School this year, it just sucks. I feel bad for seniors and everything.
Felt bad for them last year because they barely had anything.
But yeah, seniors didn't get anything last year. This was kind of just hit out of nowhere, and with the way Trump and Biden are on this, I honestly, I like Trump. But they're both dumbasses. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Trump's just smarter because he knows how to work our economy up because he's been a businessman his whole life, ever since he was a kid. And Biden just has, he had 47 years in office, and if the swine flu was as bad as COVID, I mean, we would have had a lot worse, just death rates than we have now. So many more people. There were, over 700,000. If the swine flu was a thing, and if Joe Biden was taking care of it, it's predicted that approximately 700,000 people in the U.S. would already be dead by now, because everybody's just everybody's making shit up. You can't ever trust anything anymore.
Who was the president when the swine flu was?
That was Obama and Biden. That was them. Biden's never been a president. He was only a vice president.
Yeah.
So he really I'm sick of it. Whenever they refer to him as Vice President Biden, just call him fucking Joe. I don't want to hear shit. He already did his shitty time in office. Just being honest. But we need to get funny, we're kind of being boring right now. So, we're going to start off on how, when was the first time both of us saw a pair of tits? Let's start on that. When did we first see our first pair of boobs? Female boobs.
And, on Pornhub?
No,
or, nudes, or,
nudes or, even in person.
I saw my sister's friend's tits one time. So
that's the way to go.
Yeah. So she came over and we were going swimming, and they didn't want me down there for some reason. And they were she was like, if you don't leave right now, I'm going to flash my tits. And I'm like, so? I don't care. And she actually did it. I mean, they weren't fucking big, but they were decent size.
No, I don't even remember whenever I saw my first set. I remember getting my first set of nudes. Oh my god, that was so terrible.
Who were they?
I don't even know who it was, dude.
Was it
I
Bailey?
can't really see. I can't really say on here because if they like figure like you know.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, seeing your first set of tits, guys, it's like nothing really. It's not really anything big, you know. It's like, you know what? They're just tits. Like,
Yeah. I'm not a tit guy at all.
Yeah, I'm not really huge on tits. I'm more of like an ass guy. Like, you know, of course I do like tits. You know, like
Yeah, like
with my girlfriend.
I say like ass is good, but like if you got nice tits, it's kind of like a plus.
Mhm. Like my girlfriend, she got
She
nice
got no ass
everything.
and she got big tits. I mean, I'll still go for it, but like I'd
There's
rather
really
go
no
ass.
point. Yeah. Yeah, but just being honest, I kind of got lucky with my girlfriend. She's got like both, dude. It's like a 2-in-1 combo. It's like buy one get one free at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even like honestly. You guys got to give us topics to talk about. Like, we're gonna start putting this on like our Snapchat stories. We need stuff to talk about because like, we of course we can make up shit, but you know, it's just we want to hear what you listeners want to hear. But like that's not. I mean, we want to do what you listeners want to like hear.
Like
what
tips
you guys
or like
stuff that you guys just want us to do in general. Like, I mean, of course, you know what we're doing now. I mean, we're not doing bad. I mean, our first podcast we have about 31 views right now, which that's a lot better than the 10 I said would have been awesome. But like, if we can keep on working our way up, and like, if you guys could, whoever like watches or listens to our podcast on YouTube, if you can hit that little subscribe button, that would help out a little bit because if we can, you know, somewhat start making money on YouTube, we're gonna like upgrade equipment and shit, and then we're gonna really go on to like the big podcasts apps. So then we can, you know, like, and even if we do, you know, somehow go viral, which there's a very slim chance of that happening. Like, we have to start being more funny. Like, I mean, you know, me and Ian are dumb already. You know, like we don't do shit at all. But honestly, if you guys can like do that for us, like we will start getting and I talked to my dad. I was like, hey Dad, if we like got viral on our podcast, what would you do with the money? And my dad was like, you know, I would invest it all, so then you can make more money out of it if your podcast dies, because it's very hard to keep these things alive. It's like everybody trying to keep a YouTube channel alive. Like, the only reason why like YouTube's such a big thing right now is because you can't do anything. And like, that's kind of why me and Ian are doing this. Like, we understand that like there's really nothing to do. You guys kind of just need those jokes at like the end of the day, just to like, you know, kind of laugh at like two stupid white kids that do very dumb things. I mean, that's the whole point of this. Like, and if you're going through a rough time right now, like I understand, like there are a lot of people depressed during this COVID shit. Just let us know. If you have our Snapchats, hit one of us up. We'll help you. You know, like that's the whole point. We're not here to really make fun of anybody. I mean, of course we're gonna make fun of people. But, like, we're never actually serious about it. Like, we kind of just turn it into a joke. Like, I don't know. What do you think about that? What do you think about helping? I mean, honestly, that's my whole goal. I mean, if we can, let's just keep on helping people. That's kind of the whole point of this, is to make other people laugh, pretty much. What do you have to say on this?
Yeah. That's just like, laughter is just like, I listen to this one podcast and it's just like,
it's called Stiff Socks.
Yeah. Stiff Socks. You should
Stiff
definitely
Socks.
listen to that too.
Yeah, you guys should honestly listen to Stiff Socks. They're fucking awesome. Same with the Ron Burgundy podcast. He's the guy from the movie The Anchorman. His podcasts are just like, they're so chill. And like, they're so dumb.
Yeah.
Because like, he's supposed to be a character, and it's Will Ferrell just acting like a complete jackass. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to our parents now. So, my parents are pretty chill. Like,
I think we both kind of are both our parents are pretty fucking chill.
No, you're not.
Mine
parents
are a little bit more strict.
A little more. A lot
They're
more.
strict. They're strict. But they are a lot, like, very laid back. Like, ever since I got a girlfriend, I'm surprised I still have a fucking girlfriend, because, like, I'm surprised my dad doesn't get pissed off whenever I have her over, like, pretty much every weekend, or I go over to her house every weekend. You know? And, like, I'm never here in the neighborhood anymore. We're never out, you know? Like, that's kind of another reason why we resulted to this. You know, me and Ian are, like, kind of the only two that held this neighborhood together, and my brother will disagree.
So,
Like,
the only reason that my parents are more chill is because I'm the youngest of four. Like, my parents have grown to, like, know that, like, what's okay and what's not, like, what'll happen and, like, stuff like that. But Justin's, like, he's the oldest. He's the oldest.
Yeah.
So his parents aren't, like, as experienced as mine
no,
are.
my dad is. and so is my mom. They're both the youngest. My dad understands, like, what's right and what's wrong because, you know, like, my mom and dad always say, like, they were like, you know, I was in high school at one point. You're not slick, you know? Like, that's kind of why, like, my parents, like, Ian may not think so, but they're pretty relaxed. I will admit that because they let me, I mean, I honestly think they're more relaxed with me than my brother because, like, you know, I helped my mom, like, pretty much since I was in 6th grade because I remember my mom switched to this new medicine that was called Limtrada. So that was, like, supposed to put her MS in remission and basically stop it from spreading, which it did. My mom thought that it was, you know, like a miracle drug that was going to help her, but there were sleepless nights. I mean, there still are nights where we can't sleep because we got to help her. So, like, you know, I don't want to get sympathy from you guys. Like, guys, I'm not asking for that, but, like, I'm being serious. Like, this is the stuff I grew up with, and, like, that's kind of why they're more laid back with me because I get somewhat treated like an adult in my house because I have the responsibilities that no 16-year-old nowadays really has. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, there are people out there, like, their mom or dad, they can't walk, or their mom or dad has something wrong with them, so, like, you gotta help them. And I give you guys respect, because a lot of teens these days, they won't do it. Like, their grandparents will need help. Like, whenever my grandparents need help, if I can go over and help them, I'll do it, because that's, like, the way we were raised. Like, Ian, whenever, I don't want to talk, like, get on a bad topic here, but ever since, like, Ian's pap passed away, which that was, like,
yeah,
that was so shit. It was, and I didn't even know him as good as most people did. I knew him well in the amount of time that he was here for, but if I knew him ever since I was a kid, like, little, like, it was rough. But, like, I don't want to put Ian on a bad topic here, but, like, he was just, like, the guy who taught you a life lesson in 5 minutes. That's just the way he was. I mean, that's what we gotta have, and my dad even admitted it. My dad was like, you know, nowadays we have a bunch of pussies in this world. Nobody wants to do anything anymore. Everybody wants to kind of hide behind their phone screen. And, like, me and Ian are kind of the two that will, like, if there's work that needs done, we'll do it. Like, I don't know if I'm going to become a contractor or a construction worker whenever I grow up. I'm looking into it. But, like, that's the work that, you know, we have, like, Ian's brother does that kind of stuff. And so does another kid in our neighborhood. Like, there's no jobs. Like, there's no jobs, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just not enough people that want to do it anymore. And that's where the money's to be made, guys. Trade jobs, they're looked down by so many people. Everybody wants to become a doctor because, you know, I want to be the smartest fucker in the world and live in the biggest house. No, you kind of just gotta, you know, you gotta work to make money. And that's what this world does not understand nowadays.
Yeah.
And that's the way again, going back to my parents, I kind of changed the topic here, but that's the way I was raised. I was raised to not have shit handed to me. I got a lot of shit handed to me because I helped my mom. But that was really it. Like, that was the only reason why I worked. I do an adult's job pretty much every day.
Yeah. Like, Justin, whenever he's at school or something, they have caretakers that come.
Yeah, they'll have, like
and Justin does a better job than they do. And they get paid.
And they actually make money. You know, I'm not going to complain about it. Like, my parents give me a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. They've given me a lot of stuff ever since I was little. But, like, ever since this happened to my mom, I feel like I've been getting so much. And that's the thing you guys got to be grateful for nowadays. Like, guys got to start thanking your parents more, thanking your grandparents more, thanking everybody for stuff that you get. Like, right now, because I know Kaylee's probably listening to this. Kaylee, I want to say thank you because, like, you're one of the people in my life, like, with Ian. Same with you, Ian. You helped me a lot. You guys have helped me through so much shit. And Kaylee, we haven't even been dating for, like, you know, we've been dating for almost 2 months now. And it feels like I've known you my whole life.
She actually listened to this?
Yeah, she listened to our last one. She thought it was hysterical. That's why we got to be funny in the next 5 minutes.
She thinks everything's funny, though.
Yeah, she does. She's kind of goofy. But seriously, Kaylee, like, if you are listening to this, I want to say thank you because, you know, you guys can make fun of me here, but I do. You know, I love her, you know. I mean, Ian's going to bully me after this.
I make fun of him for that all the time.
But, like, I'm just being serious. Like, I'm just saying thank you to somebody that actually put, like, a big impact on my life. Because, like, you know, guys, I don't like to talk about this, but, like, last summer I was all right. I mean, there were times where, like, I was just having it rough. But that was just because the way COVID impacted everybody's mental health kind of just shit on you. Like, ask Ian. I got in a lot of trouble last summer. And I did not get in a lot of trouble my sophomore year. My sophomore year, I was probably, like, really good. That was whenever I really changed into, like, this new person. That's kind of how I am now. But, like, last summer I was really fucked up. You can even ask Ian. And there were times where I was like, can I just, like, run away? Because, like, I wanted to run away from things that I had to do. Because, like, it just got so stressful because every weekend I'd have to, like, help my mom. Because my brother would have baseball. Like, Josh, I love you too, bud, but, like, this baseball bullshit, you gotta get rid of that. I can't keep doing that. Because, like, they would just, I don't have a problem with it. Like, I'm glad my brother plays baseball, but, like, it was just not fair to me because these random people from my mom's caretaking service would just show up to our house and not do anything. Like, they would put all the stress on me, and I remember asking one of them for help because my mom was having trouble standing because she was, like, she felt bad for me because I had to help her. And, like, she was crying in the bathroom, and I had to ask one of the ladies to go outside because, like, my mom's not doing good, and, like, you guys don't want to help. Can you, like, get the hell out of my house? But, because whenever my dad's not home, I understand, like, my mom's the adult, but that's, like, my ground. I rule. I, like, rule there because I'm the only one that can actually say stuff. Like, my brother, he can't tell me what to do. I'm the one who gives him directions whenever my dad's not home. Like, that's another problem with this world. Everybody fucking thinks they own everybody. Or, Ian, you talk. I kind of got something.
So... No, that's not. Okay, so Justin's parents are a little different than mine. So I don't really have to ask to go anywhere, or
we just got a mirror pig.
Dude, she listens to this.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so yeah. So I don't have to ask to go anywhere.
Also, Kaylee, you have hot dog toes. We have to talk about that next. That's our next topic.
Okay, so I wish Justin wouldn't stop interrupting me.
Sorry, Ian.
My brain is a little, like, small and slow. So I don't have to, like, ask to go anywhere. And most of the time, I can just, like, let Justin in. My parents don't even care. Like, I don't even have to ask anymore.
Because, like, I'm not immature.
Yeah.
Like I used to be.
But, if I wanted to, like, go over to Justin's, he has to, like, persuade them or just, like, anything like that. Justin's parents don't, like, let him sleep over anytime. But my parents are like, oh, yeah, I don't care. Which is, like, not the best because you kind of want them a little more strict, but my dad's been getting more strict. Like, I don't have any, like, rules. Like, if I talk back, I usually don't get yelled at. If I raise my voice, I don't really get yelled at. But, like, recently, I told my dad, like, shut up. It was, like, sometimes he jokes, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know when he's joking. And it just, like, pisses me off. Like, he's, like, calling me a slacker, which is it's usually, like, a joke. And I'm like, just shut up, Dad. And he's... okay, so, don't, like... make fun of me because I was, like, whining and shit. So, there was, like, no food I was going to eat for dinner. And so I went to go make, like, a bagel or something. And, I went to go get, like, cream cheese. And I was like, there's no cream cheese. Like, oh, my God. And then I went upstairs, like, kind of pouting or stuff. And my dad's like, just stop. And whenever, like, something happens to his food, he gets all bitchy, and he doesn't eat it, and then he goes and pouts and shit. And I'm like, bro, you do the same thing, and that's why I said, like, shut up. And then I got my phone taken away for a while. That's, like, the only, like, thing I get yelled at for. Alright, Justin, back to you. What do you want to talk about? Hot dog toes?
Oh, yeah, Kaylee, you're fucking hot dog toes, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not like a toe guy, but like, just being
Oh,
serious.
yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Everyone, he never says he is, but he always, I feel like everyone thinks he is.
I just mess with people. Like, I like to fuck with her about that. Like, yeah, but I'm sorry, but like, girls, if you guys have some fucked up toes and you ask, like, I know that you guys are like, oh, yeah, we don't like feet, but can you give me a foot rub? Like, we'll be like, okay, but dude, if your toes look like they just got hit by an IED, I'm not giving you a fucking
That was an IED.
It's a bomb. It's like something that makes you lose your leg. Like, I'm sorry if any veterans are listening to this. Thank you for your service. If you have lost a body part, I apologize if that offended you. But
yeah, that was.
No, I'm just saying, like, girls,
it was kind of funny.
Girls,
like,
if you guys have some fucked up toes, don't ask me or Ian to do anything. You have to get a kid from our school. You have to get.
There's
we can't say. We can't include that on here. But yeah, Kaylee again. Kind of going back to what I was saying earlier. Like, I do want to thank you for just kind of coming into my life, because you and Ian are probably the two that have helped me so much, because I'm so close with you guys. And I want to thank you for kind of just being there for me. So, thank you. I love you, bud. Alright, let's get funny. Girls, if you have a stinky anus, do not ask us to eat you out. Just let you know. Like, if you just fucking had, like, Taco Bell or something and you want to fuck, like, I'm sorry, that's not happening.
There's this joke.
I'm not having a volcanic eruption on my dick. Like,
there's this joke I heard, and I might not deliver it well, and I might forget something. But, so, eating out is like driving in the snow. If you don't slow down, you run into an asshole right above you.
Yeah.
Right in front of you. That's what it was. It's not that funny. It was funny when I heard it, but I deliver jokes so bad. I have to, like, make them up, or else I just deliver them so bad. I was gonna, like, practice before this, but I totally forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when it gets, like, what is it called? Whenever it gets really dark early?
Daylight savings time?
Daylight savings time. It makes me, like, so... I want to go to bed at, like, 6:30 because it's dark.
Yeah, like, honestly, guys, this high school bullshit just, like, kills you.
I'm getting 6 hours of sleep every night.
That's what I get, yeah.
And I got home from school today, and I crawled in my bed and I fell right asleep for, like, 2 hours.
So did I. I fell asleep for an hour.
Shut up, Justin. You were at home.
I did. I fell asleep right after school. Like, I don't sleep. I mean, there'll be sometimes where, I'll just, like, fucking doze off and, like, pass out. But, like, usually I don't. I try not to, at least. But, yeah, let's start being funny. Like, also, girls, if you don't shave your legs and your leg looks worse than my leg, Houston, we got a problem. Like,
stop saying that. That's kind of
it's from a song by Luke Combs.
I don't care.
Houston, we got a problem. You guys want to hear it?
No, we don't. It sounds kind of dumb. Justin used to listen to, like, 80s rock.
No, I still do.
And it's just like, come on. It's just, I listen to, like, millennial music.
I listen to old times.
Like, everyone I just listen to what everyone else listens to. It's just, I don't know.
I got a few videos for you guys to listen to. Here's some audio. I'm going to give you guys some ASMR. So, hey, if you guys want to hear my asshole expanding, listen for the next, 2 minutes.
No, we're not listening to a 2-minute video. No, stop this. Stop.
The way that the air compresses out of the ass is so beautiful.
I feel like farts only smell if your anus smells. Like.
Let's hear another one.
I love how he records his farts. Watch my phone, dude. Yeah, so I'm gonna be getting like a MacBook and a nice mic. So
yeah, we're gonna upgrade the equipment here, boys.
Pretty soon, so it should get better.
Yeah, but guys, being serious, how did you guys think about that ASMR? I think that was pretty beautiful.
I think it was kind of retarded.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking stupid.
Let's talk about Mr. Fran. Mr. Fran.
Fucking Bradley Frangione. He is the fucking GOAT, guys. Oh my god.
He's chill sometimes, but
like, sometimes
after 20 minutes of hearing him, I want to blow my brains out.
Like, I just want to.
His voice is like, oh my god, guys! This is how you do geometry! That's literally how it is. And it's just like, oh my god, I want to blow my brains out. Like, if I'm at home, I literally turn my computer off. Just so I don't have to hear his stupid voice.
Yeah, but, like, me and Ian always fuck with him. I'm always like...
Yeah.
Like, today we were like, Mr. Frangione, I need to understand this shit better so then I can, like, play NHL with Ian. And then I literally ask Ian after class, I'm like, Ian, you want to make a podcast later? And he's like, yeah.
No, you said that at the end of class.
The end of class today.
So he was at home, and he just yelled into his mic and said, Ian, you want to go make a podcast after school? I'm like, yeah. And then
But
just
like, if Mr.
I,
Frangione,
no, I heard him and I was like, "What's up, Justin?" As Mr. Frangione was like talking.
and like Mr. Frangione, if like you end up hearing this, just know that like we love you.
Yeah.
Like you are like one of the best teachers. Like, I mean, you're good at teaching, but like don't get me wrong, you are a god. But whenever I'm in the NHL mood and like you gotta play me in NHL, I'm sorry. Like don't come on, Mr. Frangione, grow a set. Let's go.
Like, don't say you play hockey and don't play NHL 21.
I don't think he plays hockey, does he?
He played inline.
That's not hockey, okay?
Yeah, it's not.
If you play fucking roller hockey, you shove the goddamn blade up your ass. I don't want to hear it.
You don't wear like any equipment.
Yeah, and
I mean, if you play ice hockey and inline hockey, it's okay.
Yeah, like if you
But
play
if
inline,
you just play inline and you act like you play ice hockey, I'm just like,
if
fuck
you play inline and you actually like play ice rules and not the shitty inline rules, like honestly, the way we play at a place called Collier's, so like we'll go, we'll play like we take it pretty fucking seriously too. Like whenever we're all playing hockey, like we're pretty much in the zone. So like if we can, we'll hit. Like you can even ask Ian. Ian was like kind of the guy who kind of taught me how to play hockey. Like, I never knew how to play until, like over a year ago. I did not understand rules to hockey, because I wanted to play for a while. And, like, Ian and I spent, like, a whole summer on, like, getting me to learn how to lift up a puck. And it took me a whole entire summer on how to hit the little dryer. Is that a dryer or a washer you have?
It's a dryer. I felt like being Sidney Crosby for a little bit, so I put an old dryer down in my basement and I just shot pucks into it.
Bucks in it.
Dude, it's like my dryer is like literally black now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like it's got a new skin color.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, being honest, like I don't even know anymore. Like,
when did we start being like best friends? Like,
we started
when did that start?
I'd say like 6th grade.
No, we started.
When
being
we started
friends.
playing airsoft. I started playing airsoft in 6th grade.
I think
that's whenever I came down here.
When did I start coming outside?
6th grade. I was in 6th grade. You were in like 4th.
See,
mainly 7th.
I didn't have a phone or anything. I couldn't like call Justin.
Yeah, so it was we didn't like to knock on each other's doors. Like I
wanted to knock on Justin's door. I used to like ride my bike up and down his like street just to see if he was like outside or see if he would come out, because I didn't know if he was home or just his mom was home, and I didn't want her to like try and get up or yell.
Yeah.
So I kind of left it alone, and then I realized, stop being a pussy and just knock on the door. I figured Justin or Josh would answer, or your dad. And if no one answered, I'd just go home.
Mhm. Yeah, but like we started going out like 6th grade. 6th grade summer was the summer. Like that was a pretty good summer because we all were playing airsoft and we all used to beat the shit out of each other.
I remember when we played airsoft and my mom wouldn't let me get an airsoft gun. You had a pistol, Jake had a pistol, and what did we play? What did I have to do? I'd have to tag the person with an airsoft gun to get them out. And I actually did it, and I wasn't bad at it. And I was like...
We used to play in the Hebert's fucking playhouse, dude.
Yeah.
Up on Oakwood. They would start, like, Tyler Peluso would start putting in fucking mailboxes and shit. We'd hide behind that.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Hebert got shot one time. We were playing, and he got so pissed off.
It was really funny, though.
Yeah.
And then we shot their shed.
We shot their shed a lot. So, Ryan, if you hear this, I apologize. I'll replace your siding. So I know how to do it now. So one of my friends shot holes in our siding on our shed, and we had to replace it in 25 minutes, and we did it.
Yeah.
Kaylee just asked me, are you keeping the podcast PG? No, it's not PG whatsoever. What do you want to talk about now? We need to get on something new.
We got like 5 minutes. I like to keep them 30 minutes.
Well, then we have a minute, pretty much.
We'll go like 45. Or we can just end it.
No, I'll keep talking. Guys, also, if you guys want to follow my TikTok, it's just Justin Gilberti, no spaces. I'm posting videos of me peeing every day till I hit 1,000 followers.
Not like his...
No, I don't actually show my small fucking 2-inch schlong. But, guys, we got like a fucking like power washer down there. I could probably clean a car with that.
Do you want to talk about,
the whale. We're just gonna refer to her as that. The fucking whale.
Yeah, let's call her the whale.
You know what we're gonna call her?
We're
gonna call her Jules. We're gonna refer to her as Jules.
Why?
Just because, so she doesn't know. She probably will know, but so this chick.
She'll know.
Ian in the summer. Okay, so like.
Let's start out with you. Let's see. Okay, so Justin was snapping this girl, and You proceed, because I don't know the full story.
So basically, there was this one bitch that was like, we're just gonna call her the Whale. All right.
Yeah.
So the Whale was like a bitch. Like she did drugs and shit, and she was always like, hey, do you want to pop a Molly with me? And I was like, who's Molly? I remember asking her, who's Molly? Because like I
Was
didn't
that
know,
a
I
joke
was
or like?
No, I was being serious.
Oh, I would have said that just as a joke.
But so she like did drugs and shit, and like none of us, I didn't know anything. I was so innocent. I still am innocent. Like Ian and I, we don't vape, we don't fucking do anything. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're in high school, we're the vape police. We're gonna come after you. We're gonna steal your vape and flush it down the shitter. So
I have a story about the first time I did stuff.
yeah, Ian,
But we'll do that. We'll talk about that some other time.
Mm-hmm. But so like this bitch was like, she was so sketchy. Like she was just weird, and I remember she would always ask me to hang out, and I would never hang out with her. Like she would always be like, hey, do you want to like go to the mall or something? And I'd be like, no. Like I would just say no, I'm busy. And like I would go outside with Ian. Like Ian and I would just go outside and chill. But anyway, so like
Yeah, okay, yeah, you go.
So she would like talk to me. Like I would just, because I was horny, and I was like, every fucking teenage white kid nowadays. Like I'm sorry, but everybody disrespects girls nowadays. I don't want to sound like a bitch. Like I'm sorry, but guys, we gotta start. Like guys, if you're listening to this, show a girl respect. That's the only way you're gonna get anything. And like with my girlfriend, with Kaylee, I don't even focus on having sex. I just say stuff like, I'm like, hey, will you give me a blowjob? Like I say that as a joke. Like I'm not actually being serious, because dude, I'd freaking drain. Like I would be like a goddamn car running out of gas. Like I would just die if that happened. But anyway, so this bitch was always like, hey, do you want to like have sex and shit? And I was like, yeah, sure, sometime. Let me find a day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like not ready, because like she had sex with like 20 other people, and it was like, there's red flags already. What's the health update on your fucking no square down there? Like I don't know what your deal is, but like if you're having sex with more than like
your
3
age,
or 4
if your body
people,
counts more than your age, you're like,
yeah, Houston, you do got a very big problem.
Stop saying that.
No, but like, in all seriousness, guys.
Like this chick was just sketchy from the beginning. Like from the get go, she was weird. Like always asking me to have sex. And I remember I fucked with her one time, and I was like, "Can I see your feet?" She's like, "Yeah, sure." Like I don't actually like feet.
Yeah,
like,
he
I
does.
do. No,
Yeah,
I
he
don't.
does.
No,
Yes,
I don't.
he does.
No,
Yes,
I
he
don't.
does.
No, I
Yes,
don't.
he does.
No, I don't.
Yes, he
and
does.
the whale was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay." So
He
I
likes
fucking
it.
saw these things, and they looked like deformed sausages, and I was like, that's And like, and I would be like, I just regret my life decision there. Like, why would I open my mouth? But like, and she always thought like she was so hot. She had like the worst body, and there was that like a point in the summer where Ian was like, "You got any hoes?" Like, I mean, we've all been at that stage. I remember asking one of my friends, I was like, "Hey, you got any hoes for me?" And he was like, "No, you got to find them on your own." I was like, "How?" Then I figured it out.
We all figure it out.
But there was a point where the whale was like, so she was all mad at me because I eventually told her that I never actually liked her, and that like she was just kind of like somebody I'd just fuck with, just kind of to be a dick with. So I would always be like, "Hey, how are you?" And then I gave her Ian's snap, or I gave Ian her snap, and Ian started snapping her, and then she started saying that like Ian has a bigger dick than me, and I was
Okay,
like,
so let's talk about the bigger story. Let's actually hear the story. So me and Justin are always talking about we're not like actually serious, but he's like, "Oh yeah, I have a bigger dick than you." Oh yeah, like all guys do. Like, and so I'm like, we've both sent to her.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna ask her. And she said, "Oh yeah, definitely you," to me. And then I was like, "Is that because you like don't like Justin, or do I actually have a bigger penis?"
No.
And then she said, "Oh, it's both. It's both."
So like that's where you gotta kind of be like, okay, well I can't really.
I believe her.
You can. I mean, I measured. I'll go home and I'll measure.
I'll go measure.
You'll go measure, and we'll see who's bigger.
Okay. You
We're
want to
not
take a
sending
picture?
fucking. No. We're gonna go off. We're gonna, use vocal evidence or whatever it's fucking called, eyewitness testimony, whatever the fuck it is. Well, like, dude, this bitch was so weird. Like, until I had to tell her how old Ian was. Ian, she's like 18 now. Ian's 14. Like, there's red flags, and she's in my grade.
I wasn't actually gonna like fuck with her, but I was just like, so I think we talked about last podcast about pre-sent nudes.
Mm-hmm.
That was her.
Yeah, that was a fucking whale.
And
I remember I got nudes from somebody. They were like fucking a hairbrush. And like I asked Kaylee this like yesterday, and I was like, why was there like this white stuff on the hairbrush? And apparently girls come. That's a topic right now. I never knew that. I didn't think that was a thing. Like, if you're just having sex and like there's just like this white stuff on the condom or something, what do you do? Like,
I would not. Like,
I would shit my pants. I would shit myself. Like, I would shit my pants. Like, I would be like, oh my god, did I just nut in her? Like,
oh yeah, I'd be like, what? What is that?
I don't know. But guys, we're gonna make a podcast probably this weekend on Halloween. We'll have a Halloween podcast. We'll have a few guests. I mean, I'm honestly down. Like, we'll make a new one. This one wasn't as funny today, guys, because we're kind of just, we're still learning on how to do this shit. But whoever's listening, let us know what you guys want us to talk about. Give us topics. We'll even do a YOLO on Snapchat later on what you want us to talk about on our podcast. And you can fucking tell her. So, not tell her, tell us. Sorry, I'm kind of still on the whale topic. But, yeah. Thank you guys for... Thanks for listening, Ian. If you have anything to fucking finish out on.
We got more stories about girls,
a lot
we'll work those in.
Just give me a minute. I got an ending song to play real fast. I gotta fix my phone.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just talk while Justin takes forever.
I take forever.
We don't really have many topics. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do one Saturday.
And on Saturdays we'll have more people. Like, it's gonna be better. Like, a lot better. Cause, like,
well, depending on the people.
Yeah, depending on if they're actually gonna be chill or not.
Yeah. Justin's brother is kind of like he's cool, but he doesn't know a lot of stuff.
Hold on, give me a minute.
He doesn't know a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, we've taught him some stuff, but there's this kid. No.
Oh, why?
I'm not done talking.
Fucking ending.
I'm not done talking.
Oh, I got another one. All right,
okay,
go.
So there's this other kid. His name's Kevin Wang. He's in 7th grade. And I was the dumbass that taught him what sex was. And he refers it to called thing.
Fucking thing. Oh,
like
my God.
boy thing and versus girl thing. So boy, he calls it thing.
Girl thing.
Yeah. And he does the finger and the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. He just go around the neighborhood fucking doing that.
Yeah.
My man was crazy, dude. Fucking Cav Dog is a fucking prodigy.
He's funny, though, sometimes. Alright, you can play your song now.
Alright, yeah, I'll play my fucking ending song. Here we go, guys. This is Ian and I's song that we made out to. I just want you guys to hear that.
Oh, yeah.